Hi, Steve with AIQ Systems here. This is the morning of September the 10th, and we've done an intraday update through our data service to get our current intraday snapshot into our end of day chart so we can do some analysis while the market is still open. Right now, I'm going to have a quick look at our reports that are also generated on this data. Have a look at our weighted action list report. The TradingExpert Pro's artificial intelligence engine generates an expert rating for every stock every day. When those ratings get towards the high end, 95 or greater, to the up or down side, it's a sign that there's a change coming for that particular stock. This report actually keeps a track of all of those high ratings, so we can get an overall look of how things are going. So if we look at the upside rating, we actually have a very limited number of stocks in here that are experiencing high ratings to the upside. There's an up-down signal ratio. 17% of stocks have ratings to the upside, but 83% to the downside. And remember, this is generated during the market today, based upon today's intraday snapshot. As you can see on the downside, that's where most of the action seems to be. There's a large number of high expert ratings. Everything over 90 is actually shown in here. So there's a lot of stocks experiencing ratings to the downside mid-morning here on the stock market. And again, this is actually generated on the S&P 500 stocks, using the S&P 500. So have a quick look and see what else is going on. New highs. There's a handful of stocks making new highs at the moment, and actually none making new lows today in the S&P 500. Let's go look at the group level, see what's going on in there. At the group level, we have a score here that shows us the percentage of groups that are in a trend up versus trend down. As you can see, there's quite a few groups of a positive trend at the moment versus a negative trend. And again, these are the S&P 500 groups. The actual change from the previous day, there is quite a change to the downside, so there is some movement to the downside. Not unsurprising, as we've had a couple of days moving to the upside. As you can see here, the strongest groups still, including REITs, oil and gas, and automotive, retail, diversified chemicals, trucking, general merchandise. These are the top trending groups to the upside. Right now, when you see a DTS here, the larger the number here, the bigger the change from the previous day. So for example, oil and gas drilling has been in the trend up, but is beginning to fall away from that trend to the upside. If we look at the bottom of the report, it's the reverse. These are the groups that are in a strong trend to the downside. And you can see down here, healthcare technology, gold, industrial gases, healthcare supplies, metal and glass containers. These have a trend to the downside. Going to take a quick look into the charting area here. As you can see, all of these stocks are updated through today. I have the ability to flip through my daily charts with that current price bar showing the intraday snapshot. For chart pattern recognition, it allows me to quickly look at a large number of charts to make trading decisions before the market shuts. And again, we've been talking about the dial data intraday snapshot update and how that gives some insight into the market during the market hours.